Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Yeah, seems fair. Let's go.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Nobody's tool. The game said you got a new side quest? Another one! There's so many side quests at the end of the game. What the heck? They never stop. Hey, Dion. Let's go chat with Harpocrates. Oh, I don't think Gav was here with a side quest before, I'm pretty sure. So that must be the one that came up, probably in relation to that other scout guy we just did stuff with. Let's go talk to Harpocrates first. We'll get the Gav side quest later. We have so much to do.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air.
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnik, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnik a visit.
Seems easy enough. Make for Garnik. So we have a lot to do in Waloed. And by a lot, I mean 2 side quests. So let's go do those right now, and we'll talk to Mid later. Ah, okay. Here we go. Now we get to do this little section. This is going to be the fastest. Let's go. I'm still a little upset that the game didn't hit me with like 3 more rare hunts when we got to this section, especially when they're giving us so many side quests to do anyway. I want more rare hunts, man.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
There's not gonna be... There might not be any more left in the game, even. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? Stay back. Idiot. You guys want some Mega Flare? I bet you do. Oh, I bet you do. Way too early. What did I think would happen? Oh, I didn't realize you were attacking multiple times there. Turn off the lock on. Easy. Aw. Really bad? How did I not get hit? Yeah, you know what? Honestly, deserved. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. I should have done that so much smoother. That was terrible by me. Hey, Burn. Come here. You know, I could have just ended that instantly with a Giga Flare, but I wanted the Mega Flare. I love that Mega Flare just keeps going as you run, even when the fight ends. It's so funny to me. We'll put this bomb here. Hey, guess what? That's right. I've got the waifu powers back. Get diamond dusted, idiot. Come here. Whoops. Screwed that up. No, no, no. You know what? Goodbye. Very dead. Yo, those bombs are resilient. You not dead up here? Didn't you just hear me say, like, dead? Everything should be dead now? No, you don't. Not today, bud. Not today. Stupid bomb. This sucker never stood a chance. This is an amazing camera angle. I love it. Doesn't get much better than this. Zantetsuken level 3 should do it. Nailed it. Zantetsuken level 5 is amazing, but I really need to remember that, like, it's worth throwing out a 3 and a 4 here and there. Hi there. How you doing? Something big to murder in there?
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Yeah, I'm Sid. Come on. When am I not safe? Well, you know, there was that time that...
How bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. I'm risking a lot just being here. Gotta keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Screwed that up. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. Get me up to level 3 Zantetsuken, please. Thank you. Ow. Die. Man, Zantetsuken is so cool, dude. What is this? Balmung Dark, Writ of Designation. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bears, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursual of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bearers in any other capacity. Yeah, very secret, just leaving it on a piece of paper on a shelf.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Oh, so we're gonna have to, like, fight an Akashic behemoth or some nonsense, aren't we? I bet. Can already see it coming. Loot. Thank you. Find and rescue the captive bearers. I'm working on it. Hello there, guys. You're not the captive bearers. You guys are Zantetsuken fodder. That's what you are. Nice. All right, can everyone gather around for my Zantetsuken level 3, please? Die. Dude, the Blade of Odin is just too good, man. Hello. Recommendation concerning Kuza Beast deployment. What is a Kuza Beast? Is it going to be a behemoth or is it something else? Am I supposed to know what a Kuza is? The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast is proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waloeder lives. Oh my goodness. Something in my throat. Gotta get a drink of water. There's like a...
Minimal loss of Waloeder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Had a scratch in my throat there or something. Alright, alright. And the last bit we have here. Memorandum on Kuza Beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required. Alright, these people are monsters. It's a good thing that they all died and or turned Akashic.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Stairs were around here somewhere? Right here. Hey, Doris, you're not getting eaten by a Kuza beast up here, are you? Sure hope not. Oh, hello. Prepare to taste the might of Odin. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, come here, you. Easiest Zantetsuken level 3 in my life. Goodbye. Well, that handles them. As for you guys, enjoy waifu power. Get Shiva. You still alive? You're still alive. Well, build up Zantetsuken for me, I guess. Man, Heaven's Cloud recharges so fast. Hey, Doris, you in here?
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah, that's rough, Doris. That's rough. So, think that Kuza thing is still kicking around? I think I just heard something. It might have been an Akashic, but it might also be, you know, the deadly Kuza beast or whatever. Just saying, it's a possibility. And I am super down to fight it. Well, 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 what have we through door number 2? Let's find out.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Hello? Oh. Ah. That's not good. That's very spooky. Hello, chest. Being able to get out into that arena. There's someone alive?
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Why, hello there.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
That's what I'm best at. I love putting things in the ground. Oh my
They're
goodness.
waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
It sure is a behemoth, as expected. I love the blue color. Well, we won't have Joshua here to help this time. Hey, bud!